if you're not trying to focus on loving nobody else, but loving God and learning the word and loving yourself, how can you love the hell out of yourself? Find out your biggest flaws. Like mine was learning to fast more because I was like, ain't no way, Jesus, just straight water. So the things that you couldn't get years ago, those should be like your main focuses if you can't learn to deal with other people. But if you're trying to learn how to deal with church members or so on and so forth, or new friendships and stuff, it will get better for you when you sit there and just start questioning the questions you would ask yourself. Like what you would go to God for in prayer. The things you would sit down and cultivate in your life of how to deal with things. Most of my friendships, like I love my single mothers that's going through life like I am. Like, how did you do this? I don't cohabitate with people that say they're a single parent because they may not get along with the other spouse or just separated. It's a different sense if you like, because my parents are gone. I don't deal with my siblings. So it's just me and whoever God puts to make the village a family. So it's a different sense for me to say single parents because they're not running to their dads every weekend and all of that. So therefore, the people that's cohabitating with me is like, you a single parent too. Like you don't get a break just like I don't get a break. So me cohabitating and talking to them and helping them to sit there and say, that's something to give over to God. You can't do nothing about it. I can't do nothing about it. When things go another route, or better yet, like our kids is fighting and stuff and acting out in a way that we can't explain. Like, darn, it made me get in my prayer closet even harder about who's around my kids. But at the same time, it's like, God, that's when I have to let you be in control and be there at all times and not so focused as a parent of I'm going to hold them in and nurture them to death, because then they become into wild children. They've been coddled and hold so long, and that teaches you another level of your love, your respect for God and how he can work in your life. So loving the hell out of other people when you don't understand how they're acting, you can't sit down and talk to them one-on-one because they're irrational about everything. You sit there and you pray about it. So when you go to the word and like, Jesus, how you deal with me? Like, how you take me for my good and bad?